Hello, welcome to the Creatives Cauldron. Today is a special episode because it's our benchmark 5th episode.
And it's Thanksgiving week. And I am, of course, with the lovely Holly Marie Phillippe as my co-host. And
I am with Stephen Zimmer as my co-host.
And we're both grateful for each other and for you. So we'll be back in just a second because the theme of this show is gratitude. Welcome back, and we have reached our first milestone, episode number 5, and very exciting. We actually have 5 shows completed here now, and hope you've been enjoying it and seeing the little tweaks and improvements we've been making the first few weeks, and it's been a fun time getting the show kind of on track and in sync. And today, we're in Thanksgiving week, and so we just had Thanksgiving yesterday, and it's definitely a time for gratitude.
And I hope that you all got full and enjoyed your turkeys and all your fixins and had a great time with your family, with your friends.
And you're probably all out shopping this weekend, but hopefully...
Black Friday's today.
Yes.
It's crazy. We are staying home, staying out of the traffic, out of the mess, but...
yeah, we're definitely laying low, because I don't like traffic so much, but...
and leftovers, that's always good meal on Black Friday.
Yeah, no. Then we got Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday, and we got...
Yes, lots of exciting things coming up.
I know a lot of you independent creatives are looking forward to Small Business Saturday because most of us are small business people, so it's definitely...
It's very exciting. Big sale day, big sale weekend, and that's kind of brings us to our topic of today, which is going to be gratitude. We as creatives, we have to help each other. We have to be grateful for each other. We are a community. We are a family. We consider you guys a family. We consider our authors, our editors, our artists. They're all part of, our family, the 7-Star Press family.
Yeah, and we're definitely grateful to you because, just in the last episode,
yes.
Lori Ward and Michael Williams, the comments you left on our last episode. Of course, Kathy Jackson, a great author herself.
Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. She's given us some
check her out too.
Great feedback on the show. That's been we're very, very grateful for. Heard from other viewers such as Ethan Gabbard. He gave us a lot of feedback on watching the first few shows as well.
And David Sheridan.
David Sheridan.
He never misses a podcast or a show. Hi, David.
So we're very grateful for all of you
Yes,
who've been watching and commenting and everything.
Yes.
And without you, there wouldn't be a purpose for the show. So
no, we wouldn't have a business. We wouldn't have a purpose. For all this. So we're very grateful for you. And we need to, like I said, we need to support each other. We need to lift each other up. Press to press, or even at a convention, setting up tables or whatever. We need to network with each other, and help each other. Share things for each other, and just have each other's backs. Yeah,
because it kind of gets into something I've been thinking a lot about. It falls into kind of 3 kind of neat categories, and the thing is that as creatives, when you step back and look at gratitude, there's 3 kind of categories. One are the people that inspire you. One is the people that mentor you. And then the third are the people that support you.
It's true.
And so, we can talk a little bit, I guess, about those 3 areas. But for me, as far as inspiration, it goes back to the beginning. It goes back to my mother. It goes back to J.R.R. Tolkien, C.S. Lewis, and all the great works of literature and film and filmmakers like Steven Spielberg and George Lucas with Star Wars and everything. When I was growing up, those were big inspirational things for me that I'm very grateful for to this day. And I think every independent creative, there's a point at which the fire was lit and somebody inspired you somewhere to do what you do today.
You've seen something somewhere.
Didn't happen in a vacuum.
No.
So.
And you're born with talent and I think we're all born creative. If you are creative, you are born creative. But something, like you said, does spark that. And then, then you take off and say, oh, I want to do that. Mine was always reading. I could not wait. I remember being really little and not being able to read yet. And I used to drive my mother nuts because I'd hit her book after book after book after book. I couldn't get enough. I didn't want to sit and watch TV. I wanted to read, and I wanted her to read to me because I couldn't read it. It was so frustrating because I wanted to read so bad. And then when I could read, then it took off. Then it took off, and even in school, even in the lower grades, I'd get done with my test and everything. They'd give me books. I got to go to the corner and read, and I just thought that was the greatest thing ever because I'd rather read than do anything else. So I always, knew I wanted to get into some, writing. I always loved music. That's, what led to me playing bass guitar. And then I used to watch Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. I loved him so much. His happy little trees, because, I love trees. And he always put a happy little tree in his paintings. I used to love to watch him paint on PBS channels, and I was always like, I want to, make something. I want to, do that. And that's what sparked it for me, really.
So those are inspirations, and that's the firelight kind of moment. That's when it all kicks in, and you begin your journey. But when you're on that journey, then the next group comes in, and that's your mentors, the people that help teach you, help guide you, take you under their wing. I mean, they can be teachers straight out, or they could just be a good friend in an industry that gives you some helpful advice and counseling on the creative path or the business, and so the people that are your mentors, that's another very, very important group to always recognize and remain grateful to.
And you can even be an author and self-publish yourself and still have a mentor that's from a different press or that's also a self-publisher. And I always say my little bird is Lacey Marie. That's my little bird. From the first time we met her at Imaginarium, 2016 it was. Her book had just come out, the girl, who once thrived. And I fell in love with Lacey, and we've just taken her under our wings, and she's self-published. She's not published with us. She's self-published, but yeah, she's one of our little birds.
But yeah, people that, and we're going to get to the idea of becoming a mentor, but right now we're focusing on the mentors that we are grateful to, and then the next group, which is your supporters, and those are the people that buy your work, that come to your events, the people that step up on release day and buy a book on release day, like the big group that just did for Nathan Day on orphan surfacing. And,
amazing. Thank you to everyone that did buy a copy on his release day.
Because that's the support, and that gave him validation. It encouraged him.
That was his debut novel.
Gave
him the punch he needed.
Yeah, and that's after all that work, and it's a book he was working on for 20 years. Yeah, when those people step forward and say, I support what you do. I'm buying a copy. Right. I mean, it makes a big difference. It does. And I know Nate's grateful to everybody that supported him. But that third group is very important. The supporters, because that's your readers. It's everybody.
It's your fans.
They're people that come to your art shows, the people that come to your film screenings. I mean, those supporters that step up and really make the difference. And and then the flip side, which you're alluding to a little bit with talking about Lacey, and that's. We as independent creatives, when we recognize how we're grateful to all those different people that inspire, mentor, or support, we in turn need to become that for others.
Right.
We need to strive to inspire others. We need to strive to mentor where we can others.
The creatives that are just getting started.
And support.
Yes, we need to help. We need to help them.
And support others. Buy some, art. Buy a film, buy books, and be that supporter for the others, because you know how it feels on the other end, when you're out there struggling and trying to make your way on the road. There is strength in numbers. And it's not like you were mentioning to me earlier when we were talking, but it's not that artists and creatives are in competition with each other. I mean, yes, there's always a little bit of friendly competition between creatives. Because
it is a business.
But the fact remains is that when we work together, support each other, and really strive to uplift the quality, through mentoring and things like that, it is a rising tide. And
it is.
That's true. The more people that see good work coming out of the independent realm are going to be more inclined to buy it and support it.
That's true. That's very true.
So,
and that kind of brings us to our spotlighted guest.
Yes, our featured independent creative for this week. And It is. We're putting a little glaze on the show. It's going to be a most cool fellow, the one and only
Jeff Glaze.
J.H. Glaze. Yes.
Hi, Jeff. J.H. Glaze,
yes.
Let me tell you, he is multi-talented. He has the most fantastic table setup at conventions ever. He's an author. He's a sculptor. He runs his own marketing, Yeah,
it's called Most Cool Media. Most Cool Media.
Most Cool.
Yes.
You got to check that out. Most Cool
yes.
Media.
I love it.
Yes, it's fantastic. He makes these little... He sculpts out of clay and paints these little refrigerator magnets. As you will see, scrolling across, they are the cutest things, and they're all different little creations of his. That's just out of his head. He just makes these little things. He's got like Cthulhu's and different little characters and everything. They all have a little life of their own. You can buy a book of his and buy a magnet, come home, stick it on the fridge, and
oh yes,
it's phenomenal. You want to talk about his books?
Oh yes, he's amazing, and I mean finds all kinds of twists and turns in his plots, monsters, all kinds of things of the things that go bump in the night kind of world, and
as a humor,
Night of the Living Inflatable Dolls is
Love Dolls, Night of the Living Inflatable Love Dolls.
I always have to make sure I get that entire title down. That's a tough one. It's one you won't forget, but it's one you got.
No, it's just a tongue tire.
It's a tongue tire, yes.
But I mean, the title alone makes you want to buy the book,
Yes, a Monday Survival Guide.
Yeah,
yes.
You want to see.
Yeah,
but
Monday,
Jeff's had quite a few adventures in his life, so he draws from that.
Yeah, he draws from real life experience, of course, as a lot of creatives do, of course. And
he travels and different things like that, and then adds a little humor to it.
Yeah, he's in double digits too. He's got at least 10 books out in print, and just a fantastic, prolific writer. And of course, he's got a bunch of short stories too. Mm-hmm. And he takes a line from folks and then develops it into an entire story.
Yeah.
As far as some readers, and he does some really neat things when it comes to writing.
Very talented, very talented.
And as far as the art, we are very grateful to him on the theme of gratitude, because he stepped up when we were in our first couple of years at Imaginarium, and actually has helped us tremendously with his graphic design art talents. And I mean, like this, look at this Imaginarium poster from 2016. It is, and it's
unbelievable
amazing
work.
Yeah, unbelievable work.
Yeah, most all of the banners you see for our Imaginarium Convention is a Jeff Glaze creation.
Yeah, the artwork ones. Yeah, for
absolutely gorgeous. He'll make them for like the game part and the masquerade ball, and he'll do the film festival part.
Everything.
And, the regular Imaginarium banner. Last year he did the one he took Michael Nost. Hi, Michael. He took author Michael Nost picture and made him Zoltar, and
it was fantastic. It was
great. Michael loved it. We loved it.
We loved
everybody got a kick out of that.
But we're grateful. We're definitely grateful to Mr. Glaze.
Definitely, thank you, Jeff.
But see, he stepped up to help us help other creatives in doing that.
Exactly. And he steps up.
We're talking about the community here, and he's a prime example of that. And I mean, please go see him at a show, because it is so fun to go through his magnets and everything.
And he is so fun.
And he is fun. He's a blast.
His character of
his own. Hung out with him at the Troll Pub once already. So it's the famous Troll Pub in Louisville, Kentucky, and we spent time with Jeff there, and just a great guy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He is, and he's definitely one to catch. Like you said, at conventions.
Yeah, super talented.
Just spending time and talking with Jeff, it's fantastic.
But again, multifaceted. I mean, artist. I mean, graphic designer. I mean, writer and
sculptor.
Yeah,
he sculpts too and makes the magnets, and
just really impressive.
It is. It's unbelievable. He does what let me call it again, the hashtag photographic art.
Photographic art.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the hashtag Holly came up with last week.
Yes.
But
start using that.
But yes, definitely follow him, and we're putting up the a website contact right here. So.
Yeah. You got to check. JL out. JH. I'm sorry, JH Glaze.
Yes.
But he has come through for us many times with those
But
you know,
he's
graphic images, and he's so quick about it. I mean, just bam, bam, he
Oh,
could
yeah. He's
whip
like a
something
wizard.
up, and you're like, what in the world? How'd you do that? It would take me hours, you know. And, you know, he just 10 minutes. He, you know, got this magnificent, you know, picture. It's just unbelievable.
But his imagination is very, I mean, it's boundless.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna get formula with him. You're not gonna
No.
get, you know, the same old, same old. Everything is, you know, twists, turns, surprises. I mean,
He's thinking outside the box.
in his storytelling. Definitely an out of the box type storyteller. And so, if you're looking for something truly original and fresh, I mean, give his stuff a shot. You won't be disappointed.
No, you won't be. Definitely not.
So yeah, I mean, it's a community, and like I said, you know, this is a Thanksgiving week show, and so gratitude is definitely at the epicenter of it, and you know, from our gratitude to you, the viewer.
Thank you.
And
And don't forget to like us.
Yeah, and please do follow us on social media so you can definitely see what's coming up.
Yes.
And also to give us feedback and suggestions. Mm-hmm. And like in the comments today, talk to us about what you're grateful for as an independent creative in the comments section. Mm-hmm. But yeah, follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and definitely give us a like if you like this, and subscribe. And subscribe.
And subscribe. Yes, that's very important. Yes.
But yes, we've made it to episode number 5, and
exciting.
We'll be checking back with you in a week as we move forward with new exciting shows on the Creatives Cauldron.
See you.